So I recently had to apostille a few documents a few weeks ago, so I thought I'd make this video to help somebody out there that needed to apostille some documents because the embassy are closed. Like in our case, I'm from Philippines, so our Philippine embassy here in Chicago is closed right now because of what's going on. And if they would have been open, we would have our documents to be consularized instead of apostille. That would have been easier for us, but that's not an option right now. So the other option is to apostilize our document so we can use them legal for foreign use. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through step by step what you needed to do and where you can file to apostille a document. First, let's define what apostille is. Apostille authenticate the seals and signature of officials on public documents such as birth certificate, court orders, or any other document issued by a public authority so that they can be recognized in foreign countries that are member of the 1961 Hague Convention Treaty. So when the document been apostillized, whether it be birth certificate or marriage certificate or any other documents, in my case, I have to apostille a power of attorney. So now this can be used as a legal document for foreign use only, but not locally. So the first step that you're going to want to do is to have all your documents that you're going to apostille for to be notarized. You can go to currency exchange, banks. Usually these places, they notarize birth certificate, marriage certificates, and other documents. And if for some reason they don't do like legal documents such as power of attorney, so then you have to probably Google where you can find a private notary. Like a lot of law firm offices, they also do notarization, and you can probably Google and search private notary places near you. And if you decide to go to a private notary, this is important to know that you have to remind them and tell them that you've been told by the Secretary of State that it should only cost you $1 per document that you're gonna need to notarize. So in order for your documents to be notarized, you're gonna need to bring these three things. So number one, make sure you bring a government-issued ID, such as your driver's license or your passport. And second one is your documents that you're gonna apostille for. So you're gonna need that. And also the third one is you will have to print out this form. So you're gonna find this form through Secretary of State website. You can print it out and you have to bring this one. So you will need to bring this to the notarizing agent, and she will have to fill out the form for you. So those are the three things that you're gonna need in order to notarize your documents. So once everything been notarized, you will have to find a place where you can apostille your documents around your place. If it's too far from you, you have to probably mail it in, and if you mail it in, you make sure that you want to have another pre-stamp envelope and with a return address on it, so when your documents been apostillized, they can just return it back to you. If it's closer to you, in our case, it's only 25 minutes drive, so we drove there and we found out we have to re-notarize our document. And so we fixed the problem right there and then, and if we would have mailed it in, they would have returned it to us and then mail it back to them. So which is great that it was only 25 minutes away from us. So, and if you live in Chicago, you can apostille your paper to Secretary of State at 17th State Street in downtown Chicago. They're on the 10th floor. And if you're already in downtown Chicago and you haven't notarized your papers yet, or you need to re-notarize your papers, I'm going to let you know where you can go at the end of this video. These are the four things that you're going to need to bring with you in order to apostille your documents. Number one is to bring your notarized document that you're going to apostille for. And number two is you're going to need $2 per document. Depending on your states where you at, probably charge different, but in Illinois, it's $2 per document. So number 3, you're gonna need this all-purpose acknowledgement form that was filled out by a notarizing agent, and make sure that you have one acknowledgement form in each document that you're gonna apostille for. So if you have 3 documents to be apostilled, you'll need 3 of these. The last thing you're gonna need is the apostille application form. Make sure you put your name and address, where you live in, and also especially the countries where you want the documents, where you need the documents for. So these are all the things that you're gonna need in order for you to apostille a document. So if you live in Chicago, Illinois, and you need to notarize and you're looking for a notary public nearby, and there's one that is like 10 minutes away from Secretary of State, you don't need to go back to your first notarizing agent just in case you need to re-notarize your papers, which we did. It's in 210 South Clark, Chicago, Illinois. And this is what it looks like after it's been apostilled. So this is it for my video. If you find this video helpful, please like and subscribe to my channel down below. And please let me know in the comments down below if you have any other tips to apostille a document, or you're working to apostille your document. Please let us know, and so we can learn from each other. And thank you guys so much for watching, and see you in my next one. Bye.